Viewer discretion is advised. Some viewers may find snatches offensive, unsympathetic, and may cause you to get in your feelings. We don't care. We keep it real. Enjoy, love. We might get canceled, but life goes on.
Good afternoon, man. It's the Lens to the Future. You know what I'm saying? Today we got some special guests for the Snatcher Show. Who we got right here, man?
Man, you got goddamn 1 Miles, man. 2 Check Bennett, Rolling 60 Bennett. Okay.
Alright, who we got right here?
Territory.
Back from again. Alright, y'all. Well, today just started off. I'm gonna introduce, get to more knowing everybody else. Because even on the last episode, we went kind of more into, like, the topics instead of explaining, like, who we are. So this second episode is kind of untraditional. But we go do it in that way where everybody introduce themselves. First, we're going to start off with our guests, Who are you? How did you get started in music? Or, how did you get the name Majin? And, how you get to where you are today?
So, yeah, shit, I'm 1 Miles. Goddamn, been doing music for like, shit, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. It wasn't too long. It was
after the year, man?
No, bro. I know it was after we graduated. I can tell you that.
When did you graduate?
We graduated in 2017. You wasn't in my class?
Yeah, I was in 2018.
He was in my class.
You was in 2018?
Oh, both y'all niggas younger.
Yeah, 2018.
But that was, I graduated a year before y'all, 2017. I know, I say like 2019 I made my first song. But it really came from, y'all remember Buddha?
Buddha?
Yeah, remember Buddha?
Yeah,
he went to school with us.
Bro, that name sound familiar.
Remember the police came and bammed him up? They bammed up him and like 4 other people at school for a body.
I didn't hear about that.
Remember that?
Yeah,
I
didn't know him, but I heard about that though.
I used to kick it with bro all the time. And we used to just freestyle. And bro told me, he was like, bro, you got down hard, bro, yo. And I ain't never took it serious. My homeboy, Pretty Boy Savage, he been doing music since we was in like high school, 9th grade. And so goddamn Buddha got bammed up, so I wasn't even really kicking with him no more. I remember I linked up with my boy Pretty Boy Savage.
Buddha.
He told me, hey, yeah, free that man. He took me to the studio. My first time, I choked like a motherfucker. Like, the same engineer I first went to is the same engineer I with today. He'd tell you I went in the booth, and I had this shit ripped, bro, and I just couldn't, I couldn't talk in the mic.
The studio was different than rapping at home.
Oh God, and it's like, it was hearing my voice. I ain't like no. Hell no, I still don't like the way I sound.
In the studio?
When you in the studio, you hear your voice?
Yeah, when you record, do you have live playback?
Yeah.
I cut mine off, bro.
I record off Studio FL, so it's like the other night when I was in the studio, bro, it's like, it's fun, like, it's a different feel because the lights is going off. You got the studio vibe, cool. And you got somebody like the audio engineer. It depends on the audio engineer too. If it's a cool audio engineer, he gonna be
working with Dope Jockey, bro.
I mean, how was he like? Like, was he encouraging? Was he motivating?
Hell yeah. He gonna take
first time?
Yes, bro.
First time you went there?
He was like, nah, bro, you got it, goddamn. He was like, bro, just record it, I'm gonna get you right. That ass was just me, bro. It was my first time in the studio, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I had to get used to it. I wasn't used to hearing myself. And then at that time, I didn't know that I could tell him to turn my voice up. I didn't want live playback.
Oh, yeah.
So, goddamn, hey, that was part of it. But my second time going to the studio, I made my own song, Demon Flow Part 1. Because I just dropped Demon Flow Part 2, I want to say like August last year. I did Demon Flow Part 1 with my boy Pretty Boy Savage on it. And when I dropped that song, my little brother told me the other day, he was like, that's your classic.
That was your first song?
That was my very first song.
Demon Flow Part 1.
That's crazy.
Very first song.
See,
that's a good way to redeem though.
That's a good leap right there.
But look, I'm gonna give it credits to For Real. I'm gonna give it credits to Pretty Boy Savage and Dope Jockey. Because the whole time I'm in there, like, even though I was still nervous, them boys helped me, like, you know what I'm saying? They helped me make that song for real. They really did help me make that song.
That's why you need homies, bro. That's why you need homies.
Facts.
That's why you need good energy around you.
Facts. Me and Pretty Boy just got back cool too. We had fell out for a little minute.
That's part of me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's part of being bros. Yeah. But we got back cool. We're gonna be making some more music soon.
Shit, I mean, you're gonna be locked in the studio.
So
you working on the project right now?
Hey, I ain't even working on that bitch.
You just working singles right now?
It's not a project done. I'm working to get music videos, promotions. I'm back doing shows. Like, we was just at Club Ember in Midtown.
I see on Instagram.
And that bitch was sold out, bro. Yeah. Like, literally no more people can get in the club type shit.
That shit
Yeah, that boy lit the city.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I was just with this
2HS.
nigga the other day. Like niggas recognize, you know, who he is and all that.
Yeah, you putting that shit up.
Yeah,
The
2HS.
city outside for sure.
We know for sure. You know, my boys 2HS 3, the Lit Twins, Blanco.
Shout
we
out
got
all them
some.
guys, man.
Yeah, shout out my sons, man.
Shout out to
Nightblood.
HHS,
You
them
know
guys.
what I'm saying? We got some big faces in our group for real.
That's good, bro.
Just
So shit, what's y'all goals for the end of the year though?
Like as a group of my goals.
Yeah, as a group and your goals. I mean, as personally, because you know they not here to represent themselves.
Right.
So did you and what you know so far in the group? What y'all
Oh
goals?
shit! By the end of this year, we all trying to have a good amount of music videos out. We all trying to do like a collab song to where it's like it's not gonna be too long, but it's gonna showcase each one of us on it. Beside my boy Blanco don't do music. He do OnlyFans. My boy out here, my boy up for the OnlyFans.
Ain't gonna cut.
For Blanco?
Yeah, he like an artist.
Nah, he do OnlyFans and he do TikTok and like, you know what I'm saying, Instagram and shit. He fuck with that. That's what he be going crazy on.
How bro doing?
Hey, he doing good. That boy, he going crazy. That boy just got him a 392 scat pad, motherfucker.
Oh God.
Shit, clean.
Yeah, my boy Ryan, he doing this shit.
God, get to the bag, man. That's what it's all about this year, man. You know, just you know, sum it up. I really got down. You know, I'm proud of y'all in every goddamn move. Cause seeing from that first song all the way to where he is right now, seeing that confidence grow, you know, from beginning to right now, I'm definitely proud of you, bro. I'm definitely gonna say, you know,
Appreciate
keep
it.
going.
Appreciate
Want to
it.
do that, but you was talking. I was like, nigga, mid conversation, like this is a hood ass podcast. But yeah, you know, back to AJ. So like, from that time of like 2019 up to 2020, what are some things that you've seen like yourself growing with everything that you've been doing?
Man, pretty much, man, just growing consistently, consistently dropping, consistently, you know, doing photo shoots, linking up with the bros, you know, making shit happen. That's what we do, man. We make shit happen for nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Got to.
You know what I'm saying? So we didn't really have the resources. So really just, you know, networking with my boy, you know, as far as like networking with LeBron and, you know, LeBaron and getting this space that we're using right now. Yeah, it's
Think
LeBron.
about LeBron.
Yo, like when
Yeah,
I first met bro, I thought that nigga name was LeBron, but that shit is LeBaron.
LeBaron.
Networking with bro, getting this space, you know, being able to create and, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, just do shit, you feel me? Make shit happen.
I mean, now that you got me talking about LeBron, I'm thinking about it like.
Man, don't do it, man. I don't even want to hear it right now, cuz.
I know you're in Cleveland, man.
I'm not trying to hear it, cuz.
So how do you feel like about LeBron being that you from Cleveland?
I'm not a team fan, I'm a player fan, so I fuck with LeBron.
Hey, you move with him. You out of LA too?
No, it's not even I move with him. I don't pay attention to LA. It's just
The team.
I like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that boy continue to build his stats, make his name solidify. That's that boy from Akron, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? We got some names coming out of Cleveland, like Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know what I'm saying? We got some folks coming out of Cleveland, but we want some fresh shit. You know what I'm saying? Some new shit. LeBron gonna be one person you can't deny, bro. I don't give a fuck.
So you'll be the next one to carry.
Oh hell yeah! Even though I've been raised in Atlanta, Ohio's still home, Cleveland's still home. You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
perfect way. You know,
Facts.
you remember your roots, man, where you
Like,
came
hell
from.
yeah,
You
that's
still
where my
represent
family
that
and my cousins, everybody.
shit.
Yeah,
I feel
out there in
shit, bro.
Cleveland, bro.
That's goddamn shows loyalty to the turf you came from.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, well, it's, you know what I'm saying, to go on to the next topic and transition to, you kind of didn't go into more depth though, AJ, about, you know, your growth. You just said growth and da-da-da-da. You talk about like what actual things, like
You know what I'm saying? Just dropping collections, bro. Dropping collections,
what
promoting.
specifics.
I want to see him do jeans, bro.
God.
That's what I'm waiting on.
Versatile. I feel like he just be like, he keeping a shell over. He like, yeah, just dropping shit. I'm like, he being politically correct.
What you mean? From 2019 to 2020.
Loosen up.
Talk about yourself, man. Who are
I'm
you?
chilling, man. I'm chilling. Around Territory, man. You know, I just been making clothes, you know, making shit happen. That's what I gotta say.
I feel you very low key, very, you know what I'm saying, short
Make
word,
sure
straight to the point. I like that.
Out of any brand in my closet, I got his shit. I got most of his shit.
Oh God.
Yeah. People niggas already know people already know what it is, man.
The
You know what I'm
niggas.
saying? Yeah, niggas, people, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we got shit, we got drip, you know what I'm saying? We rocking shit.
I only talk about him being stiff because he be stiff on camera. Like, he be treating the camera like it's a strap. Somebody said, "Man, talk, bitch."
Man, I don't like the camera like that. I like being behind the camera. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel
I don't really like the camera like
That's
that.
understandable.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It took me a while for me even, to open up to being on camera. But it was like partaking in like every photo shoot that came up. It's like facing, you know what I'm saying? Facing my fears. That's one thing. It's like I always like to do. Whatever I'm scared of, I just look that shit dead in the face and be like, fuck it, get this shit over with.
That's how you gotta do shit for real.
Exactly.
That's how you gotta do shit. Like I got a weird thing I just had to come over the other day. Like I've been fishing my whole life, but I don't like touching fish, bro, at all.
Cause it feels scaly.
Man, that shit. No, like you ever caught a bass?
Actually, I caught a fish. I just don't remember the name of that shit. It was some shit in the East Coast.
Like I go bass fishing, bro, and it's like in their mouth. They're technically their teeth, but it's like their bottom lip is like rough sandpaper, and then they slimy as hell at the same time. So it's like I don't know. I could never do that shit, but other things fishing. My homeboy like, bro, if you don't grab that motherfucking fish, I ain't never in no glitch. When I grab that motherfucker through his ass straight back in the water, bro. I hate touching fish, bro. That shit weird.
I ain't gonna lie.
But I did it though.
Just
came
get
over that
with
shit.
it.
Yeah.
It's not, now you know exactly what it felt like.
Oh God, I'll put on gloves next time.
Oh God.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie with fishes. Cause fishes like they're one of the oldest creatures on this planet. So the way they skin and everything is set up, it does feel weird to touch them. Cause it's like how is something this dry in fucking water? Like you supposed to be soft.
You said it's dry in water.
Yeah, they skin is like the scales. Like the scale is fucking hard as shit. I'm like, how is this shit this dry in water? Like
You said it's dry in the water.
No, their skin, like the scales, the way the texture, it feels dry, but it's in water. It's like wet and dry as fuck at the same time.
That's how you feel?
So
Yeah.
I never touched a fish, so I'm just like,
listen
listening.
to him, bro.
What do they feel like? Though?
Bro, they feel slimy and slippery.
So their skin ain't rough?
No.
I guess I don't know.
Even when you scale the fish and you touch its actual skin, that shit's still like.
That's not the first thing I eat. Like, I'm more like a chicken. I eat, beef.
Is it recording?
Shit like that. Yeah, it's recording.
Alright, so the topic is seafood, man.
Why you looking
The
at
hell
me
wrong
again?
with this man?
He don't like
Seafood, bro. Like, some niggas don't like seafood, bro. Shit.
Man, no, niggas like
Niggas
seafood.
like seafood.
What the hell wrong with him?
You don't like seafood.
You don't like
Fuck
seafood.
bro. Like, bro, I'm eating chicken.
What
I'm
did it
eating
do to
lamb.
you?
Nothing. I just don't eat it.
You don't eat crab? You don't fuck with crab?
You don't fuck with crab.
I don't fuck with
Nigga, you
that.
never had lobster tail dipped in garlic
That's
butter.
the thing. Like, I eat seafood, but like, check this out, bro. I eat seafood, but I wouldn't like go to the restaurant and order that shit. You feel me? Well, obviously, y'all don't.
So
feel
you
me.
want?
That's not what I
Hold
should
on,
do.
hold on.
Juicy crab?
You ain't never had boiled bag?
I mean, I've been there with a girl and shit, but like,
Nigga, you went there with me.
that shit.
I saw you.
Wait, what are you talking about?
we went to a motherfucking a boiled bag spot. It wasn't no damn
Me and you?
Yeah, me, you, and our shorties.
Yeah, we need to
You
get
understand?
both.
Yeah.
What I
Yeah,
eat?
double
What I
dick.
ordered?
What we got?
This
What I
nigga got
ordered?
chicken
I don't
tenders.
remember.
Now you got some fucking boiled bag.
I didn't get no boiled bag.
You ain't eat none of that
What
shit?
you get? I think I got some wings. I
Well,
don't
you're
eat wings.
weird.
I don't eat fucking seafood.
You got wings out
I
there?
probably ate some of my exes and shit, but
Yeah, cause we had some shrimp out the bag.
I try that shit, but I won't order it. I want to spend my bread on that shit. I
I
don't
don't
feel
fuck
like
that
that.
shit up.
No, I wasn't.
You scared? What you scared of?
Scared of
What you scared of? Like,
Scared of seafood, bro.
Bro, he ate some of that shit. He had some of that boiled bag.
he like one of those people who see a crawfish and like, ugh, look
I
weird.
ain't gonna lie, he ain't got that order his own shit, but he was eating some of that shit,
Yeah.
bro.
No, I won't eat that shit.
He
You know that shit
was. He was eating some of that shrimp in the
Y'all
sauce.
trying to convince niggas that I like seafood, nigga.
You do, bro. You lying,
say you don't
bro.
like it. I'm just saying you
Man,
hate
he
it.
like that shit, bro.
He just eat it. He talking about he don't like it. He still eat that shit.
He catching, bro.
Man, that nigga say he don't like it, but he admitted to eating it.
I don't waste food, so nigga, like, I try it.
Oh, I don't wait
I'm gonna finish it. I ain't finna throw shit away.
Okay.
So you ain't never had like, you ever had shrimp etouffee?
Nah, I've never been.
You ever had like Louisiana Creole food? Man, we gotta go to
Hey,
Louisiana Bistro.
put me on to the good seafood,
Let's
bro.
go to Louisiana
So
Bistro.
you know how you just had that Olay plate?
That shit, no cap.
So if some nigga got down threw that same jerk sauce on some shrimp,
Shit
lay that
probably-
bitch on there.
shit probably-
You gonna fuck it up, ain't
I'm
you?
not totally against that shit, just something I don't eat.
You do eat it.
I don't eat
You
it.
admitted to eating it. You talking
I eat it, but
I
I don't
won't
eat
let it go to
Yeah,
waste.
frog leg.
Hell no.
You like
That's some
frog
other
leg?
shit. That's some clean shit.
Frog leg.
No, frog leg. Everybody eat frog leg.
I never you ate frog leg before?
You never frog leg?
You
I gotta get some
know,
frog leg.
My aunt,
Bro, fried frog?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. My aunt was talking about like when fried legs first came out. My mom was like,
Everybody
I want to cook that.
All that first
And me and
came
my
out,
grandma, they're like,
Man,
man,
you
you start
got
doing.
Shit like some new shit.
You
No, like people started eating it and putting it in like stores with some new shit.
Man, you season that shit, throw this some flour, you fry like chicken, bro.
God,
That
you
shit
catch
good
it
as hell.
out in wild
That
shit.
shit good as
Hey man,
hell.
y'all put me on, bro. Like, tell me the spots, bro. I'm pull up, try to.
Louisiana Bistro.
Oh, you talking about the ones in Decatur?
Hell no.
Which one you talking about?
I ain't going to no
Where you in the
restaurant
city?
that's in a predominantly black area. I'm sorry.
That's the kind of.
Niggas don't have
What
good
you mean
service.
about that?
Niggas don't have good
Yeah, where
service.
you go with that?
Niggas don't have good service.
Niggas don't have good service,
What
bro.
you mean by that?
Oh, God, I was like,
It's just, I'm just being real.
So where you get your shit from, though, man?
I like to go to like Marietta, Sandy Spring when I go out to eat. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be real. Like,
You eat Indian food?
I'm slick bougie, huh?
You eat Indian food?
Hell yeah.
Try this one spot over there. You know that one spot, Plain Bombay, over there in Decatur.
Hell no.
Nah, I go to
Cafe.
what's
bro.
that shit
It's
called?
called Cafe Bombay.
The one
that's the
that's
other.
cheap,
That's the
bro.
other spot.
I go to some shit it's called
Planet
Subway
Bombay.
Archie.
The one in Decatur is good as fuck
I
too.
mean, I ain't gonna lie. For scenery wise, Planet Bombay.
Yeah, it's a good vibe. You know what I'm
Cafe
saying? Good
Bombay.
food.
Bro, if
great
I go in there,
service.
bro, and they speak in English, I don't want it.
They speak.
I need them to call somebody from the back
What do you mean by
to
that?
come tell me, man.
They want some foreign
I
shit.
want that real shit. Like the one I go to, I can't even read the menu. I gotta ask the people what it is, and they dead ass me like, okay.
I don't know no spots that got an English menu.
Man, listen.
No spot.
America.
Especially in Marietta, Walmart, white people.
I'm gonna show y'all some shit, bro. This
See, we gonna make a
motherfucker, it's a little building. It's a little building right in front of a hotel, bro. I forgot the name. It's something Bawarchi, bro. I'm gonna take y'all. That shit is in Indian, bro.
Put me on, gang. Put me on.
Bro,
I try that
What do
shit.
you get it from there when you go there?
What I get?
Yeah.
I don't know. It be like
It be
I know
chicken.
it always come with rice. Always get garlic naan, and then like I always
Fuck
tell them
garlic
like
naan, bro.
I tell them to recommend me shit. I just don't want nothing too spicy. You know, Indian food can get hot.
They got chicken masala.
Yeah, take me salad.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie.
that.
I'm a basic man. If
Yeah.
they got rice, chicken, I'm there.
I'm there.
I'm
there. I ain't gonna lie.
You got
I'm
rice and chicken, I'm there.
I'm there,
What else we got to talk about? What we throwing on there? Garlic naan? Hell yeah.
bro.
I'll fuck up
Cheese
garlic naan.
and
That
shit.
shit. Whew.
You
That's all we need.
put the naan in the sauce.
Oh yeah, dipping that bitch.
Boy,
Shit, sauce.
boy.
Yeah.
Bro, so what y'all just get from the Haitian spot? Love
Yeah.
sauce.
Bro, I got some jerk chicken, some
I got
black
some
rice.
What
English shit.
is the rice really black?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just dark.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's not pitch black,
Because
it's
this
dark.
goddamn shit is baked in, bro. Baked in black
You
beans.
Haitian, right?
Yeah.
We eat that shit all
What
the
is?
time.
It's like.
It ain't that
Is the
tasty.
rice naturally black or the
It's,
Haitian
it
black?
gets what's called, because rice, it soaks up everything. I remember when you cooking it, it soaks everything.
Yeah.
So if
But
I
you know
throw
rice
in
come
the
different
green,
colors.
yeah, but that's based on what they cook it in.
No, rice naturally is different colors.
Yeah, I mean, but you can also change the color too.
Yeah, but I'm saying like y'all use white rice and y'all make it black.
Yeah, but turn it black.
Oh,
So
okay.
it starts off white, you know what I'm saying? Because that one I think is long grain, so it's like a long grain white rice. You can literally throw in the beans in there. Once you throw in the beans in there, you throw in what's it called, like the seasonings. Because we use earpiece and we use what's it called, it's a lot of stuff I'm actually forgetting because my grandma cook it in front of me. When I cook it, my shit be flavorless with black. When she cook it, it be flavorful and black. You feel me? So I like jasmine rice. Jasmine.
Yeah, man.
That's actually that's ain't that longer, right?
There's long green rice.
I think it's a
That's the rice they
I
got.
think that was regular green what I had.
It was regular
long
green?
green.
I was finna say, because D's Jones
What's that shit they be
is
having at the Indian restaurant? That shit be like real long green.
That's
like Masadi rice or something like that.
Yeah,
I thought it was jasmine.
No, jasmine is not that damn
Nah,
long.
they rice do they rice. Be
I gotta look it
little
up.
baby noodles and shit.
Little baby noodles.
Little baby noodles and shit.
Actually looking it up right now. What the fuck did I say? Mashadi?
Mastika. I don't know.
Whatever the fuck that shit is. Google it correct me.
Google always know what the fuck you talking
Yeah,
about.
Google, I don't know how this nigga know, but you know. So I know there's like an agent on this phone, man.
Right.
iPhones have to be hacked. But yeah, how do y'all feel, you know, so far about the John Morant situation?
Man, they trying to boy. They trying to boy. We know good and damn well his gun legal. Let's be honest. He's fucking John Morant. He ain't gonna be just walking around with an illegal gun. So it's like, what are we upset about? Because he's famous, because he's a basketball player, he can't be seen with a gun.
I think there's nothing to be upset about
At
as
all.
far as like just us looking in. I feel like the outrage come in where we see the NBA, you know, demonizing him and shit. You feel me? As
Man, I
punishment.
think it's like they
It's his image,
trying to uphold. Yeah, I feel like they trying to uphold a certain image, but at the same time, it's just like it's not. He not doing nothing illegal, but his gun illegal, Charlotte. You feel me?
That's true. That's true.
Like even though it was in the video, but I ain't gonna lie, hip partner dead ass wrong.
For
He
recording, bro.
dead ass fucking wrong.
I disagree.
You dead ass man. Hip partner dead ass wrong.
Oh, no,
bro.
no. The first video, Bro recorded himself.
Yeah,
out by
I'm talking
himself.
on the second one.
video.
I'm talking about the second one. He brought a dead ass
His partner like this. Hold the phone. This nigga like his good.
Bro, the last
You know
second,
what I'm
he
saying?
it's like he went like this to catch that nigga real quick and
No,
put it down.
He did
that's
that
what
shit real quick.
Nah, I watching the video when I first saw it, and I read the comments because I saw it on Twitter, so I was just reading it. It was like, I saw there was a lot of hate. I was like, damn, what the fuck everybody hating on? There was like one person like, oh, it's just Spotify. At first I was like, oh, it probably is. Then I watched the video in detail, and it's like the nigga literally was recording himself at first. And then he recorded John Morant. John Morant didn't have a strap at first. He saw the nigga was on live. He saw the nigga on live.
He sure did.
He was like this. That nigga did. He was bumping, and then the nigga got there turned back around to him, and he
And that
pulled
nigga
it
had
out. As soon as he pulled it out, that nigga
This
pulled
nigga
the phone
tried.
down.
So he really tried to
in
save
the video.
That nigga said, he has a camera. Where the hell is my gun?
He earned that shit. Yeah, it was like, why did
I
you
see
pull it
what the stripper saying from the first video.
Who? I actually didn't see
The
it.
stripper's talking about he still haven't apologized. He should be let go from the NBA, all type of
Bitch
shit.
just want to
What
check.
you want attention?
She just want to check.
What he do to the stripper?
Man, that nigga just had a strap
Nah,
on that bitch.
the first video where he pulled the strap out
In the strip
the strip
club.
club.
Oh yeah, that bitch was stripper.
Yeah.
He had his fire in the
Fat
strip
booty
club.
stank pussy.
And that bitch wants some money, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
She just
yeah.
wanted to
Sit
sit so
down,
much money.
baby. Sit down, baby.
But yeah, how I feel
Ain't no
about
hush money,
I
we're
feel like
talking.
nah, she want the hush money from the NBA because how I feel about the situation, it's either one or two things.
Okay.
It's either something to, you know what I'm saying, hyping John Morant's name by putting it out there, because once again, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Everybody's talking about the situation. But at the same time, on the other hand, there's a lot of unnecessary hate.
Publicity could kill your whole career.
I mean, it depends on you and what type of person you have around you.
So what does that make you? Bad publicity?
Not really, because I've seen like Kanye get bad publicity all the time.
Right,
Let's say this though.
Kanye, though.
I'll say this.
There's a lot of artists that
That's
feed off of
different.
it.
That's
They
different.
feed
It's
off of it.
Kanye.
Back in the day, it wasn't no such thing as black publicity because you can control the media. The media was more controlled back in the day, I feel like. Now that it's internet and everybody got a voice, bad publicity can literally kill you. That's why everybody tiptoeing.
Okay, give me a issue.
And
give
the
me a
world's so
situation
goddamn
where
sensitive
bad publicity
nowadays,
is
bro.
killing.
Everybody push.
The baby situation.
The
Everybody,
baby?
yeah, everybody was talking
What bad
about.
publicity was it?
I'm telling you, everybody was talking about him. What he said on stage at Rolling Loud. Everybody was talking about it. That shit killed his career. He lost a major bag.
And you wanna know why?
Players wasn't fucking with him. They
Once
had to
again,
apologize. Bad publicity.
Based on the team you have behind you.
I mean,
Who was he going up? You gotta realize who he was going up against. And that beef, he was beefing against
Everybody's
Rock
sensitive
Nation.
as fuck.
Is
It
it?
made
What
sense.
is it? Publicity.
I mean, it was publicity created by them. Because if you listen to the full speech, it wasn't even what was the headlines. And every drop he had after that, him and Tory was going up against Rock Nation. The niggas were losing. I don't even know why. From a business standpoint, you should have just stayed off the beef. It's like, Tory getting dragged, Tory was already doomed from the beginning. You jumping on that train, because the reason all that stuff happened, if y'all remember,
What happened with
he brought out Tory on stage with him. He was trying to help Tory come back. So because he brought out Tory on stage, and then he had that little speech that was like, oh yeah, we finna fuck you over,
Yeah,
nigga.
your ass.
Oh God. So as soon as he did that, that's what he been sloping down ever since. Oh God. It's all about the team you got behind you. If you got the team behind you that knows how to take advantage of it, and that's gonna be pushing that, because they weren't controlling the media, they got all the connections in place to push whatever agenda they want to.
That's true. The right team can, but who all has the right team? So bad publicity not good for everyone. It can be good.
Yeah,
you can use it
I
for
see.
good. You can flip any situation, but
Depending on who you got behind you.
For sure. I agree with that.
You got the right people behind you, so ain't no thing really that anybody could say. Look at Donald Trump.
Whose PR team can handle
Donald Trump.
cancellations?
Donald Trump.
This nigga's fucking president. He got some different shit though.
Bring back the Don.
He literally got on stage and said, I don't like Mexicans. Everybody's like, this man is racist.
Bring
I'm
back-
still voting for him.
Bring back the Don.
Oh God.
See, look, we still
Bring
vote.
back the
That
Don.
PP we had a goddamn, we was both loud. You got out of that. Yes, today we were doing
Today
this.
we're talking about.
As soon as you did that shit, I was like, fuck, he's stiff.
I'm glad you called me out though, bro. I had to goddamn get out of that mode. Sometimes it's just I'm more being behind the camera. You know, I do everything behind Terra, so I'm used to always going behind the scenes work. I don't like really being behind the camera, me in front of the camera like that. I'm more of a low key guy with it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a
When I
Hollywood.
don't feel like talking, I just keep it simple.
I'm Hollywood, so I always like, I wouldn't say like the center of attention, but I didn't mind all eyes being on me. I like all eyes being on me. Like, we had like, for example, we had like sessions where we come in the classroom freestyling, or we come in the classroom, you know what I'm saying, joining or doing this and that. I always love being in the spotlight because it's like, it's my time to shine. Like, I can show who I am. I have the opportunity to basically grab everyone's attention. So as I got older, it's like, at first I was anxious, but at the same time I started realizing like, it's just a part that you gotta grow out of, you feel me? It's like, you start off anxious, but then you start realizing, it's not really that much. This shit ain't gonna kill me.
Exactly.
Like, ain't nobody, like, once again, like the concept I made, ain't nobody standing behind the camera talking bitch. Ain't nobody, you know, like, it's literally like, we just sitting in this room, we having a conversation, we understand what the objective is, and we get through that. So once I started realizing, like, okay, it's the same way. Because for a while, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was battling a little bit of stage fright, but it was all in my head.
Oh, yeah, for
It
sure.
was like, I get on stage and I start paying too much attention to shit. Yeah, you saw it.
I was there.
Yeah, you saw it. So you saw it.
I give you the same pep talk you just gave me in the show. It's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Just do this shit. You feel me? And like with me, I used to be probably anxious when I was a kid. Then I was kind of like out there. But as far as me, I get out of my shell at different occasions when I'm supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, even as far as business moves, you know, actually selling my merch, or you know what I'm saying, just making a move in general, money moves especially. That's where I kind of get out, you know, my shell and actually go out there, because I know I'm a hustler. I always hustle, always got shit on my own. You know, nobody ever gave me shit. I'm normally the person to give. So it's like, I get out my shell when it comes to, like you said, when you have to, like, oh, I got to do this shit, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But in front of cameras, kind of iffy about that shit. But that's why I'm also doing this podcast to, you know what I'm saying, get better in front of cameras. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that shit to get better.
Star.
That's how I started.
It's like, when I realized this, because I was on the same thing, I didn't like being in front of the camera. That's why I didn't have any music videos. That's why I still like only one music video. Like, my motherfucking.
You only got one music video.
Yeah, I only got
some
one
more
music
videos, gang. Like, you got too much heat.
I'm still working.
You got like motherfucking 8 albums. What you doing, gang?
Hey, I'm trying to get more comfortable from the camera. And also on the back end, it's like when I come up with a music video, like I told you, I want to have something that's going to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People could go back from and learn from. I don't just want to have a bad bitch in a bikini standing in front of a fucking me and a Lamborghini and some Tiger and shit. Like,
That sound dope.
it's like,
That sound lit as hell.
but at the same time, what do you get from watching
You want
it?
a purpose. You want a music video with
Yeah,
a
I want
purpose
some
in it.
shit, yeah.
I don't feel
want
like
some shit
right
people
now,
watch it and they'll be like, oh shit, this is what I got from it.
right now I don't feel like you're scared of the camera, you're not comfortable in front of the camera. I feel like you want to make something that you're comfortable with making. You
Yeah.
want something that's
That's gonna
acceptable
last
to
10,
your
20
standards.
years. Because it's like, just like the same thing when we're talking about like Jay-Z and you know what I'm saying, like, or artists that have matter in them, like Jay-Z, J. Cole,
Yeah.
Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes Big Sean too. You know, so it's like artists that have, I say, knowledge that'll stand the test of time in their music. When it's something I can sit from, because it's like life lessons. That's one thing, generation to generation, I can sit back and listen to it. Even as funny as it is, don't save her, she don't want to be saved.
I was just
That's like some shit I could goddamn
No,
listen to my
I
little
was
son
just
listen
listening to some goddamn Project Pat, bro. That was the original shit.
What, the
Don't save her, she don't want to be saved.
I mean, that was an example, but it's
Yeah.
other stuff like rich niggas. Like, he was talking about rich niggas, where he was basically saying like, he ain't rich niggas, goddamn it, because I ain't never had a lot, damn it. It's like it's a
You
life
said that,
story.
J. Cole?
Yeah, it's like the
bar.
song rich niggas, like
It's a bar.
that whole, yeah, it starts off with bars. That whole, what's it called, that whole Born Sinners album, for me, it was like, that was like the first hip hop album I ever sat through and listened from beginning to end. So it's like, with that music, what I learned is like every song has a lesson and a purpose, and it's teaching you something,
Yeah.
like a lesson in life to stick with you.
I was definitely.
It's like Love Yours. I don't know if you ever heard the song Love Yours.
I heard that shit.
Like, Love Yours was a song that I learned life lessons from. It's like, don't be too ambitious towards everything that you don't have, to the point that makes you forget about everything that you do have. That's a life lesson right there. It's biblical, you know what I'm saying? It's family wise. So when it comes down to me putting out music videos, it's like, I want to have something the same way, because like,
You don't want to just put out no bullshit.
yeah, I'm not putting out no bullshit. That's the same way I am when it comes to like
I
music.
agree with that.
If I don't feel it, if people around me not feeling this, like, off the bat, I'm not putting that shit out. Even when I'm in the studio, I'll be punching in. Like, just the other night I was in the studio, I was punching in on the song. And, you know, because I didn't write, and it was literally like fucking 11 o'clock. I got like a last minute call while I was out, you know what I'm saying? And my OG had called me, like, yeah, you coming to the studio tonight? I got booked the session. I was like, yeah, I'm down, you feel me? And that comes off the bat of me, you know what I'm saying? Like, ever since I was a little kid, I've been freestyling, like, every day. I'll be probably riding the car, you see me with headphones in, I'm freestyling. So it's like freestyling is something I always practice. So when he called me to do that, I was like, oh yeah, I don't have to rap. I can punch this in.
You been from Haiti and you coming into America not really knowing English. When you say music help you learn English and help
exactly what
you know, become a better rapper?
Not just becoming a better rapper.
A better person in general.
I say just being able to express myself, because the problem of coming in from Haiti into coming into America and you don't speak English is like everyone thought I was like a dumbass. Like it was like, oh he ESOL, he gotta be stupid. Yeah. He gotta be this and that. He can't talk, and it's just like I just can't express myself. Like I don't know the words to express myself, or you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like I even still to this day I have like when it comes to like emotional display or explaining things, sometimes I be quiet because I don't know what to say. It's like not just because the words of this and that. It's like I genuinely just don't know, so I'll just stay quiet. But as a kid, everyone thought, oh yeah, he's dumb, ESOL. So when I started listening to music, and it was just deeper than music, because I still remember this ABC bus my aunt had got me, and it was just like the songs, the tunes, the melodies, the do 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 do, like everything started adding up. It was just like I had that melody, like I had the love of patterns and melody. Like I learned how to say. Once I got the ABCs down, it's like, oh yeah, I understand this language. I started just sitting back. I started watching everybody around me, how they talk, what they saying, what slangs they use, how the slangs change every year, how everybody's pronunciation of the words is. It's like for me, I was just sitting back and just soaking all that up. Like everybody would be talking, and I'd just be in the quiet in the back, just watching. Like, oh, okay, that's how people talk. That's how people do this and that. I always just, what I'm saying, like that was always easy for me. Yeah, you just have to adapt. And so, I said I adapted to it. But music, I'm saying, being there every step of the way, like that was like a motivating fact, because now I want to understand what these songs was talking about. Because 9 times out of 10, it was like when I went to school, I was an outcast by choice just because I didn't feel like I liked any of the people at school, you feel me?
Right.
It's like they might have been my classmates and this and that, but it was like off the bat just observing them, because once again I was always more observant. So I was just watching how they act and how they do things. It was like these kids are kind of weird. Like they arguing, they yelling, and everybody is, when it's a fight, everybody's happy. It just seemed weird to me, you feel me?
Right. You're not everybody, used to that type of
it's like that shit. It's like this is ratchet. Like this shit is ratchet as fuck.
It's even worse. You going to school, on the east side of the hood.
Yeah, bro. I was at Woodridge. Bro, on everything I love. When I was at Woodridge, bro, I used to open the door like. You know how you open the door straight off the bus?
Yeah.
I would come off the bus and a nigga be getting his ass beat in the lobby. I'm like,
damn, your school was worse than my school, bro. We probably have a fight every once in a while. Elementary school, Elementary school really won that fight though. It was two, 3 bad kids, but everything was pretty much copacetic.
Everybody in that.
Everybody was fine.
Everybody. But even the kids in special ed, like, I remember one time I came into I think it was the same day. The same day I walked in, there was a nigga getting his ass beat on the floor. I go into breakfast, because you know how you come from the bread, what's called the bus, straight to breakfast.
Yeah.
We going into breakfast, bro.
Somebody else getting their ass beat.
No, this nigga threw a whole fucking chair. This nigga picked up the fucking chair and he threw it at a girl. Like, it was
they getting sent up the street, a spell, bro. Like,
no, this nigga got 10 days and he was right back.
Exactly, like that's some other shit.
He was right back.
And I feel like, that shit happening, fights happening, niggas throwing chairs, and niggas just getting, just go home. You know what I'm saying?
That's
go
what
home.
It up.
And the problem reason they act like that is because they're home. You know what I'm saying? It's probably some fucked up shit.
Home is the worst place, because what people don't realize, I never got the concept of suspend them, send them home. It's like, y'all do realize, like, a lot of these kids, like, you send them
here because shit fucked up at home.
Exactly.
I know a lot of parents that send their kids to school just to fucking eat. They don't give a fuck how they grades is. Shit, they feeding you for free.
Oh God.
So.
And that's fucked up, because like, when it comes down to parental involvement, it's like those school years are literally like their kids' stepping stones to what their future's gonna be like. So if you sending them to this fucked up school, or the situation at home is bad, and they go to school, man, them teachers don't get paid enough for that shit. Them niggas just go suspend them and goddamn keep it pushing right their ass up.
And I think that's primarily not even just what county you in, but what part of town you in. Because
on the east side.
I went to elementary school on the north side. I wasn't in Tucker. I was actually in Dorville.
Yeah. Oh, you was with the.
I was on Buford Highway, like with the Mexicans.
I didn't want to say
the Latinos. I was there, like, it was predominantly Mexicans and some El Salvadorians and some Hondurans and all that shit. But you know, those kids could have, you know, been just as bad as you know, the kids over there at the on the east side. You know what I'm saying? You know, in the hood. You know, fight every day. No, they could have, but you know,
Niggas
we had
got clout after fighting.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why
a whole different culture.
It was
It was a whole different culture.
Niggas
But
love this shit.
I've seen like just me reminiscing back on those days, like, cause this is the same county, DeKalb County. You know, was Woodridge in DeKalb County? The east, like, that's basically DeKalb County.
Nah, Woodridge was got down. It's like right close. I think it was.
I had to fact check that shit. Is it? I'm sure it's DeKalb County.
It is DeKalb County. It's I'm trying to figure
Is
out.
it Gwinnett?
It's like Covington Highway.
Okay, so that's DeKalb County. It's the same
It's like
county.
right there where you know when you be. Nah, I don't say all that. So you know it's like close to Panola. It's like it's close to Miller Grove. What's it called? The Miller Grove middle school and shit.
Yeah. So pretty much, so it's basically the same county. You know, you get same superintendent, all that shit.
Yeah.
But I've seen the school I went to. You know, when a kid did something wrong, you know, they used to go to the council. The council used to help. They used to probably have a male figure in there that, you know, to make sure, oh, how's your day going? How you doing? And even, you know, when you have that.
This week was, you know what I'm saying, a great episode for the podcast. You know what I'm saying.
Explain the technical difficulties real quick. They don't be
We
lost.
had a technical difficulty. We had like we was talking for like an hour straight, and the camera clicked and nobody heard it. So, you know, we fucked up.
It is what it is. We learn from the mistakes, man.
Yeah. This is the second episode. You know what I'm saying? But this was the second episode of the Snatchers Podcast with your host, Lance to the Future, our special guest, Maja. You know what I'm saying? Co-host, Terry Twan. I say, you know what I'm saying? Y'all end pieces in.
And man, you already know Terry Twan. Follow the brand, Terry ATL. You know, check us out on the ground. Check his website out. You know, we're going crazy this shit.
And Instagram, 2hs.maja. Music on all platforms at 1maja, the number 1, MAJHA. Y'all tap in.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming out.